sports fans, ASMR Sports back in your business. Folks, I have been having a heck of a great time kind of spreading my content wings, doing a lot of wacky stuff. I've seen a couple of kind of negative posts about the non-sports content, and while I generally dismiss anything negative, I did want to say I do feel something of a desire to figure out a way to kind of keep the kind of sports content rolling while exploring these kind of new crazy types of content, whether they be like sort of like store visits, candy reviews, things with my child or children. If I ever get my older daughter, I'm sure she'll actually want to do a video, so it's a matter of time. But what I've been thinking is the way to do it probably is to post daily. I've been doing every other day posts for a while, and usually every other day. Sometimes I skip maybe 3 days, but I've been doing every other day videos. And what I think I might do is just do daily videos, so that every other day it's a sports card video, and then every other day it's a kind of a non-sports card video. Could be non-sports stuff, could be toys, could be candy, could be in-person or store visit stuff. But I don't know. And if anybody complains after that, then it's like, 'cause if you don't like the non-sports stuff, then you just watch every other day. It's cool, no problem. Hopefully you'll still stay subscribed. If not, I understand. But yeah, that's my story. All right, today, folks, we've got a fun box. Boy, I've had these for a while. I've picked up a handful of these over the years. I think I maybe have 5 or 6 of them right now. This is 1990 Leaf set. I'm not going to open this whole thing. That would take like way too long. But I'm going to open one of these and open a few packs, talk about it, and then I'll have the individual packs up for sale on hotcardboard.com for those interested in having some fun here. But what this set is kind of a little piece of early 90s collecting history, I think. This was really the first sort of premium card set, really by almost any manufacturer except Upper Deck. Upper Deck came out, in 1989. That was really the first kind of premium baseball card. And then in 1990, a handful of other companies did. And then in 1991, it seemed like every card company had a premium set. You had Top Stadium Club, Leaf Ultra. Gosh, what did Fleer have? They had something. But for Donruss, it was this Leaf set in 1990 that came out. So there's Series 1 and Series 2 of Leaf set. Series 1, has the usual suspects. I'm pretty sure that these Series 2 boxes have Series 1 cards and Series 2 in them, but we'll have to see, because otherwise I don't know why Carlton Fisk would be in Series 2. But Series 2 did have, some rookies that did not appear in Series 1, most notably Frank Thomas. This 1990 Leaf set Frank Thomas rookie card is really his best base rookie, and for many years it was, quite valuable. And even today in PSA 10 it probably is, I don't know, maybe a couple $100 card. So, yeah, there's not a ton in Series 2, other than that Frank Thomas rookie card. I feel like maybe there's one other half-decent rookie, but it's kind of like, it's sort of like a one-card, one-hit wonder. So these boxes, very uncharacteristic of the time, come factory sealed with logo stamp wrap. And back in 1990 and 1991, these were super hot. Always kind of considered to be one of the more valuable premium sets, this 1990 edition of this stuff. By 1991, stuff was kind of worthless. They overprinted it. This one, they didn't really print a whole lot of. So, with the Frank Thomas rookie, you know, being like one of the hottest cards in the business back in the 90s, this stuff really fetched a premium. And I you know, really didn't open much of this at all. I think the first 4 packs these are really cool. I don't think I've laid hands on any 90 Leaf for, gosh, you know, 30 years or something. Yeah, these are really kind of cool looking. The red, white, and blue foil wrappers. Everything's in really nice shape. Everything's nice and clean, and hopefully the cards will be nice and well protected in there as well. The box seems, you know, very sort of sturdy. So yeah, this is fun. Yeah, I've thought about opening some of these for a while. I think I had one of these boxes in like a mixer group break of 80s stuff that I tried to, and it was 80s and 90s vintage stuff basically, but never sold enough spots for that one, so I had to put it back on the shelf. And now I get to enjoy this by myself, with you all, of course, too. So, of course, you know, everything Donruss made, Leaf Donruss, I should say, has puzzle pieces, and this is no exception, but they're nice and foil bordered now. Looks like this was Yogi Berra. I can't remember what the 1990 Donruss puzzle was, but I don't think it was Yogi Berra. I think it was somebody else who had its own puzzle. Alright, well, here we go. Beautiful, simple white borders. This one is off center, but not too bad. Todd Burns. So what I really want to see is if we get Series 1 cards in here as well. Greg Harris. 452, that would be a high series. So, wow, back in the day, this was probably like a $15 or $20 card. Kevin Moss, you know, was like the hottest guy in baseball in 1990. After he came on the scene and hit a bunch of home runs in a row to kind of end the season. And of course, Leaf being the, you know, the hottest sort of base card product, this was his absolute best rookie. I don't even think I owned one of these back then. I kind of love this card just because, man, if you were a collector back in 1990, you just cannot forget how you know, how hot his cards were. Back, especially if you're a Yankees fan like me. So I had a bunch of his cards. Like most of the cards I had were 1990 Fleer, where it was a 2-player, you know, prospect card. And I had some. I think he had a 1990 Donruss as well that I had some of. No tops to speak of course. They never have the hot rookies, but that one, man, I would have loved to have. I'm gonna probably just put that up somewhere because it's kind of a fun little artifact. Rex Hudler. So all these cards seem like Series 2 only so far. Jose De Jesus. So I would just love to pull a Frank Thomas, although if I don't, then your odds, if you buy a pack of these, are much better of getting him. If I pulled the 4 packs out and did not get a Frank Thomas out of any of them. So I guess for that reason I somewhat hope I don't pull it, but we will see. I also may not, you know, sell any of these, so maybe kind of irrelevant to you all if I don't end up pulling one. I think if I pull one, I'll sort of randomly give it away to anybody who orders any of these packs. So it's still kind of, you know, part of the chase for this box. So there's 15 cards per pack, as was the norm back then. That's what Topps packs packs had for most of the mid to late 80s. These foil wrappers and the glue they use sure are sturdy. So 15 cards per pack and 36 packs per box was also the norm. You get a lot of cards, folks, and I think there's probably about 300 cards in the set. So, let me see what... I should know this, because there's so many boxes in the 80s that had 15 card packs and 36 of them. That's 540 cards. So your average, is probably about 1.5 of any given card per box. So sometimes you'll get 2, sometimes you'll just get 1. And if you're really lucky, maybe you get 3. But yeah, these all seem Series 2. Yeah, so I don't think you can get that Carlton Fisk in here, but maybe I'll be proven wrong. Oh, wow. Well, we certainly beat the odds on Kevin Moss. My goodness, maybe this thing's loaded with Kevin Moss cards. And we're also seeing now doubles of a lot of these guys, too. That's, 90s, early 90s collation for you. Not the best, but Carlos Martinez was a pretty good rookie back in this time period. So Dave Winfield's in this set because he changed teams there. Was on the Yankees for a bunch of years after San Diego, then went to the Angels. About 89, I think. So I'm sort of guessing he has a Series 1 card with the Yankees, but I don't know for sure. These boxes, I think they go for about $150 right now. That's kind of a dark photo on there. Glenn Wilson, Jack Howell, Al Morris. So that would have been a rookie. He actually was really good for a good number of years there. In the 90s, that would have probably been a pretty nice, valuable card. Mike Harkey, longtime pitching bullpen coach for the Yankees. Brad Kaminsk. Oh, this was the other kind of big rookie in here. Now Dave Justice, not quite a Hall of Famer, but he's got a pretty good case, especially now that they are letting a lot of kind of more watered down players in because the steroid folks are blacklisted. But that's probably the second most valuable card in the set here, and kind of cool that we got one of him. 2 of the Mosses back in 1990, folks. These 4 packs, unbelievable. I mean, Frank Thomas still would have been the card to get, but you get 2 Kevin Moss cards and a Dave Justice rookie out of 4 packs. And you, my friends, are in business. Former Yankee Mike Pagliarulo there, and Matt Noakes. So we didn't get the big boy, but we did get some fun cards, I think, at least back by 1990 standards. Now, of course, that Dave Justice is not really worth anything. I'm sure there's some Dave Justice collectors out there still, but not a ton. So the value's not particularly high. And these are all off-center, all these cards, but I don't know, still cool. These cards are the kind of cards I should probably put in a binder because they're not really worth, doing anything with, but they're fun to look at, especially when you have multiples. And then if you get some other cards from the 80s and 90s that are sort of, cards that used to be really valuable but now are not, then it makes for fun looking through. At some point in the future. Alright, well, that's today's blast from the blast here. So I guess check out hotcardboard.com and look for 1990 Leaf Set Series 2 packs with a slightly enhanced chance of getting that Frank Thomas rookie card, since I opened for the 36 packs and confirmed there was was no Frank Thomas in them, so yeah, take a peek and pick some up for yourself if you'd like. And we will see you guys next time in the HD ASMR studio of ASMR Sports. Have a great one. Bye now.